What's up, guys? Alex Chard, cultivatedchange.com. We're back with KC Gardens, our spring seeding project. So I ran into a bit of a hiccup. It's been pretty cold here at night in Zone 6B. I did have the starts in the greenhouse, like I showed you in the last video I'll put here. But I've been having to move them in and out every day. And like I mentioned, that's a stress response on the plant just because it has to go back and forth between 68 degrees and possibly close to freezing at night. Not the best for the plant, ends up stretching because even though I have this in a blackout dome, some ambient light ends up slipping through. So I don't know if you can tell, I'll do a close-up of the Chard, but it's seeing it mainly. The starts start stretching, they bend towards the light. So if you bring them inside and then outside constantly, they tend to wiggle, and that'll just make the stems not as thick as I would like. If you can hear the humming in the background, it's because I found a way overkill light. So my friends at Lotus weren't using these two LumiBars. These are LEDs, programmable LEDs. So I'm using them for a shelf. It's good to have friends in the gardening business. And this is a full spectrum right now. So we got red, blue, and white happening. I'm going to turn down the red. I don't know if you can see that, but the color changed. So that is a full spectrum programmable LED. You only need blue and a little white whenever plants are in the vegetative stage, which they will be through this entire process. So this will be how they look and how they stay, and I'll black them out at night. But this will let them not have that stress response, hopefully. Next week is supposed to be much warmer outside consistently, maybe 50, mid 40s at night and then hitting 60 in the day. We're heading into spring, so I'll move them back out next week possibly, but thankfully people saved me. It's not the best to use regular fluorescent or LED strips as you would with microgreens. There's just not enough lumens coming out the plants, so they will end up stretching. This pumps out quite a bit of energy, hence they have their own controllers, and you can hear the fans going, so there's quite a bit of energy coming out. This is, I'll do a close-up with these guys. We'll go and check on our other starts under the fluorescent. Checking in on the starts under the fluorescent. The lettuce on the left here looks great. That's green romaine. Chard still hasn't germinated all that well. And that's probably my fault, but this is why I let more than one slip into a cell. They just have germination issues sometimes, and it wasn't just one tray, so I'm not sure what's going on. It might be the seed, but all of my Chard trays, and I did 3, have the issue, but all of the Kale looks good. So I might rotate some of the plants under here. I might put the Chard out under that LED, see if they stop stretching, and put everything else that doesn't require quite as much light under here. Chard likes being a little cooler too, so might be stunting its growth. We'll put that out under the LED, which does not pump out a ton of heat. But I'll do another video with you guys whenever some of the sprouted or the soaked seeds pop through the soil. Until next time.